All right. Questions. Q in the chat. All right, guys. It's all about. If you have questions, go ahead and put Q in there. We got y'all. You're just gonna kick an hour show. Just kicking it for an hour. Oh shit! Yeah, shit. I'm kicking shit for an hour, man. We're just kicking the show for an hour. Just real quick. As I said, this is gonna be a show for rehearsing and talking about it. And if you have a question, go ahead and ask. Just kicking it for an hour on the show. So, shout. Hey, what's up, Van? What's good with you, brother? Shout out, dog, Van. My dog, DMV. Anyway, y'all want to call in, guy? I'm not calling. Lines are not over. Y'all want to ask questions? Go ahead and ask questions. But we just gonna talk about rehearsing. Ain't gonna do a too long show. Just gonna kick it a hour. It's 1 hour show. We got a show at 12, so I got other work I got to do. So, but let's get into rehearsing. If you got any questions, ask. Is rehearsing's got to be rehearsing has got to be one of the most important things that a man has to do in his life to um, be able to get all this down and actually to win in the game. And it's something that I learned a long time ago about working on me and not just like I say, not just like working on me, but working on all parts of me all the time. So, and that's what we want to talk about. And y'all guys got questions to ask. But I can TV is you say what is a mental roster? Well, well, your roster of women that you have are going to have certain duties that you're going to ask for. Okay, women have a mental roster of guys, chauffeurs, banks, bitches, and all other stuff. So, um, the mental roster that you've got to have is not only for the women that you have, but also the individuals that you deal with on a mental level. So, but this is something that most guys y'all never rehearse or work on yourselves enough to have the confidence to do some of the things that you are not necessarily forced to do, but there's a lot of stuff that y'all are just not doing for yourselves right now, and it is causing a mental block for you guys and all that stuff. Rehearsing to me is more important because I mean this is the fun part, the rehearsal. The rehearsal is learning you and asking yourself questions and not even asking yourself questions, gentlemen. The rehearsal, the fun thing about the rehearsal is that I get to work on myself. I get to keep elevating myself off of the information I know. I mean, it works with everything as far as how you put your bid in, how you um, set up your crib, how you ask for what you want. Everything you have to technically rehearse, and that's the beautiful thing about the game. The game is all about rehearsal. Let me take that down because we don't have no line, so I'm just take this shit down so y'all don't think y'all calling this shit. Yeah, we'll take that joint down. But yeah, so if y'all got questions, y'all ask. But yeah, rehearsing is fun. That's the fun part. Just to be able to work on yourself to prepare yourself for when you go out. Most people they don't even. I mean, a lot of people don't even talk to y'all about this, and that's like it's really crazy to me. How does one learn anything if one is not actually working on himself to do whatever that one thing is he wants to do? And this is where y'all go wrong. Y'all say y'all want women, but what are you doing? How are you rehearsing? I mean, I'm talking about even rehearsing your paintings and your wine above your bed, your color lights, all this stuff that we tell you about. All this stuff should be rehearsed because the way you got to come off to the woman is you've got to come off like you know what the fuck you're talking about. And if you don't know what you're talking about, it's not going to work. You got to rehearse everything. Everything has to be rehearsed, gentlemen. Everything. Everything. It is a constant work that you just don't take no break. And here's the thing. It's crazy because I say you don't take no breaks, but you're not going to want to take any breaks because the excitement of the trust that you have for yourself to do things for yourself, it's bar none. I can't even describe how fun it is to actually work on yourself and not just beat yourself up and not just uh worry about stuff. It's a beautiful thing when you do that because um I want to make sure that everything is tight. You want to see the reason why a lot of y'all mess up is there's no tightness. You know what I mean? Tight. You're not tight as far as the stuff you want to do. The example like the you always been that guy. Yeah, hey man, Van, let me tell you about my dog Van. Let me tell you about my dog Van. Van and I grew up together in high school in the DMV. We both went to Duval High School. Van, man, hey, it's one. Hey, man, Van and I was some smooth motherfuckers. We would skip school and go over to Van's house and play wrestling. man, I remember that shit, brother. We used to play wrestling and shit. But yeah, but I say to y'all, I say to all y'all guys to say this to y'all guys that even like I give y'all example, let's go wine above your bed. Like, okay, let's say we're talking about the wine above your bed. All right, let's talk about that. Let's talk about rehearsing that. Rehearsing your lights, your wine above your bed, the shower lights, all these things that you should have in your crib to rehearse those things, to know when the right time is to say it, how to say it, why to say it. It's also taking your lazy asses to the grocery store. I show you have when she comes over to take some time to take this and make sure when you make this dish off of that you perfect it. Everything that you do is a rehearsal. Everything. Every move that you make, everything that you do is a rehearsal. And if you're not rehearsing that, how are you going to grow as men? How you gonna get the game down if you're not really working on yourself and rehearsing who you are? And the rehearsal is crazy. Y'all are under the impression that all this stuff has to do with the woman. No, this is how you present yourself to yourself and not care about what the outside world thinks. But you got to be airtight. I mean, you want it perfect. You want to. I want. I mean, you can't get perfection, but God damn it, I want the closest thing to perfection. If I'm going to work on my bed, working on that all the time, slight moves. I told you, rehearsing and sound checking. Well, the sound check is a little bit different than rehearsing because the sound check is setting up everything, but the rehearsal is everything's already set up. Now it's go time. Now it's how am I going to set this up? Here's a scenario. This is what she's going to be doing. This is what I'm going to be doing. This is how I'm going to be moving. This is how she's going to be moving. And that's how sound checks work. Okay. That's how it works. It is repetition. It's just like football. It's like playing sports or anything. You've got to keep working on yourself. As I said before, if you think about musicians, you guys like rap artists, some of you guys listen to rock, pop, goth, whatever the hell you listen to. I don't care what you listen to. But when the artist goes to your state or goes to your venue, okay, the thing is that it's important to go ahead and do the sound checks and rehearse because you got to check the sound system, the lighting, the acoustics, the instruments, the performance. So there are things that it's the same thing that you do in the game. It's the same thing you want to do in the game. The lines are down. So listen, if you want to Albanian, if you want to call in, just leave me a message here. leave me a message and I'll call you because I don't have the lines open up. So if you want, you can leave me a message there. Just let me know you leave me a message and I'll call you. If you out of the country or some shit like that, you gotta let me know your country and shit, and I'll call you. But you leave me an email right here, I will call you. But the lines are down right now. And I don't want to take lines. I'm just chopping it up with y'all, answering questions. But if you want me to call you, I'll be happy to call you, big dog. It's on you. It's your call. But I just showed you how to do it. Manmindset@gmail.com. And I can call you. The bike, I got one at Academy. It's like a thick ass mountain bike. Then I have my other bike that I ride when I'm working out from home. So yeah. But that's what we want y'all to get, to lock down, to understand that you've got to work. But a lot of y'all just don't have that drive in you to want to be better. And it's no knock. It's no knock on you. Just what you are. And the faster you accept what you are and know your place in wherever you're at, and you accept that, you'll be fine, man. You'll be fine. But I always rehearse as perfecting. You always want to perfect it all the time. There's no time that I'm satisfied. But I rehearse, and I'm not even talking about. Well, once you get this down, you'll be, dude. I just told you, dude. Will you fucking listen to me? I mean, I'm not trying to be mean, but do you listen? Do you fucking listen? Did I not fucking just tell your ass to send me your number through email, man? I'm not gonna say that shit again. You ask me that dumb fucking question again, you might as well just block yourself. So I'm getting rid of your ass, man. Man, goddamn, dog. Y'all motherfuckers, I just spoke to this motherfucker, man. Jesus Christ. Hey, y'all see what happens? My God, man. Anyway, so y'all got a question, put a Q in there. If you want me to call me, just put your number on the email and I got you. But my fucking God, man. I just answered the man's question. And the motherfucker got the nerve to ask me another fucking question. I guess I need to change something. Where my live, I didn't add or change the content. Change the shit. I wonder if it worked. Oh, I gotta shift the live over. So yeah, everything's set up live. We're live right now. I'm just gotta change gotta, because I told everybody I'll keep this up. So this will be updated. If y'all missed the show, it's only an hour. We got about 45 minutes left. I'm not gonna go long. We usually do an hour when I do overseas stuff because I wanted to do something for you guys overseas because I know sometimes y'all can't get me live. So I wanted to give y'all something for you. I wanted to do something for you if you're overseas and just to give you an opportunity to chop it up. Your bid should be approach and tell it no, no, absolutely not. No, nope, nope, nope. Nope. The only way you're gonna learn your bid is to invest in your bid. Nope. That is absolutely wrong. Absolutely wrong. Absolutely wrong. You cannot learn game by trying to cheat it. So you guys who do not have your bid, don't even mention it. Junior, you don't have your bid, don't mention it. Bonjour, je m'appelle Steve. Oh, je suis though. I think that's all I know in second grade. But no, don't do that, brother. Don't use the word bid if you have not used your bid. But anyway, if you're overseas, I want to welcome you guys. We're just talking about your bid. Um, and we're only going to be off for 45 more minutes. But I wanted to take a moment to talk to every guy that's overseas and let you guys know that that we ain't trying to we're in America, so we do, we time zones are different, but every time I get the chance, I want to be able to talk to you guys at least for an hour and answer any of your questions that you have. Talking about rehearsing is something that y'all have to do all the time. Even if you have an apartment or you're rooming, have a roommate, you've got to rehearse. You've got to rehearse everything from the way you touch her, the way you look at her, the way you kiss her, the way you put your bid in, what you say to her online. How do you move her from one point to the next? The first date, you rehearse that through the sound checks. You sound check your venues. Then you rehearse what you do and all this other stuff. So do that, man. Okay. Joseph, again, I hope this is a joke, but what does your hands have to do with your mind, sir? I don't understand. What does your hands have to do with your mind? What I don't understand how you guys cannot connect that. Why do you guys insist on asking me things that are outside of you that I don't talk about? I don't know about your hands, nor do I give a fuck about your hands, nor does the woman. So why are you so adamant in talking about that? Well, fuck that girl. Why this is okay, and this is how Joseph, tell me how old you are. Yeah, you've got to be 15. How old are you, young man? How old are you? Cord, I got you. Joseph, how old are you? Give me an answer. How old are you, Joseph? How old are you, man? Come on, Joseph. I'm asking you one more time. How old are you? How old are you, Joseph? And I'm going to give you 30 seconds. Okay, well, Joseph, why the fuck are you worried about what a woman says? You are too goddamn old. A woman will always tell you things that they don't like, but you have not. You got to stop giving a fuck. My God, why would you let a woman that you again you're scared of or you're trying to impress? Why would you give a fuck what she says? I don't understand that shit. All right, let me get this. Rehearsal choirs. How many? Well, hey, Cord, come on, man. Jesus, what? It's like Cord. I would tell you, don't even rehearse. Don't even rehearse. Because why would you ask me that asinine question, brother? And it's not all right. Listen, man. Listen. Y'all have got to use a little common sense here. I cannot give you a time because I don't know your study habits. How can I give you a time on how you study yourself? Come on, guys. Y'all got come on, man. Well, I mean, god damn it. Yes, rehearsing goes into everything. Everything that you are and everything you do is rehearsed. Everything. Because you're trying to perfect it, because you're trying to stop the oohs, the ahs, the ohs, and things like that. Okay. All right. No. See, that's where you got it wrong. That's where you got it wrong. Why would you even say something like that? Well, how do you know what's on my heart? How can you say, see, Joseph, how can you say that? That is again why you're fucking up. You're making assumptions. How can you say I got ice on my heart? How do you know what's on my heart? Tell me, how do you know? And who said anything about a Terminator? I've been doing this for over 35 fucking years. I've never said anything about a Terminator. So what the fuck are you talking about? I don't understand, man. Now I'm gonna let him slide. Again, we're not gonna kick anybody out, but I'm just having dialogue with him because something is not right. Because he seems like he's offended by what I'm saying, and I'm not saying anything fucking mean. I'm saying nothing but truth. The truth is that you're fucking cupcaking over some woman that's telling you about your fucking hands, and now you're in your feminine because you worried about what a fucking woman says to you. But yet you say I've got ice in my heart. Well, how do you know what the fuck I got in my heart? That doesn't make any sense. I'm trying to help you, but why are you in your fucking feelings? You come here to uh what for me to collar you or something? Then you're in the wrong fucking place. Because I'm gonna teach you like I see. Listen, the problem is you're the way you are because you act like you don't want to listen to shit. So I don't know what you mean and all this other stuff. Okay, all right. He said, "No, I'm not offended, bro. I'm not your bro. Don't say that shit, dude. See, that ain't gonna make me say dude to your bro. Anyway, I tried to take your advice on board when you said I shouldn't care about what a woman thinks. But don't try. No, don't see. Take look. I don't want you to take advice when the advice you're taking does not work for you, when you're not built for it. You got to be about this game, dog, and you're not about it because you're sitting here worried about what a woman said to you, man. And then I'm not knocking you or laughing at you, but you're a 24-year-old grown fucking man worried about your goddamn hands because some bitch told you that shit. Come on, man. Y'all, come on, Joseph. Come on, Jay, man. You got to be better than that shit. You're too fucking old to be this way, man. You're too goddamn old, man. That is, dude, come on, man. Come on. I'm 19 going on 20. I work in the hospital. Any tips on spinning game women who are a bit older, around 24 and up? Well, okay, Junior, this is why just listen to me. Listen, Junior, one thing I do is I pay attention to one thing you don't do. Did we not go over this motherfucker? Did I not? See, guys, do y'all see why? I hope y'all see why. Did I not tell this motherfucker that he's got to take 30 minutes to work on his bid and get his bid done? I told him that. Did I not tell him that? And look at what he's trying to do. He's trying to loophole the same fucking question. This is why I get rid of him. This is crazy. Come on, man. I mean, goddamn, dude. You're a 24-year-old man. You better start investing in your fucking self and get that bid right, or don't ask me anything about approaching a woman again. I'm gonna block you. And I hate to say that shit to these motherfuckers, but it's like the only way you guys gonna listen is fucking pay attention. I gave you your answer kindly, and then you spit in my face by trying to ask the same question twice. And I'm not gonna take that disrespect. You got me fucked up. You got me fucked up. That's not what we do here. Um, let me see. I guess I'll give y'all an example of a bid, or not a bid, sorry, a rehearsal. I'll give you an example of a rehearsal. So, example, Joseph. Okay, listen, Joseph. What I want you to do, if you're really serious, just take a 15-minute consultation. Get a 15-minute consultation. Let's talk, because listen, this is the one thing I want to make sure. I don't want you to get overwhelmed or anything like that. And I want to make sure this is what you actually want. So let's talk. Get a 15-minute consultation when you can. We'll talk. But again, we got to make sure that this is right for you, because I don't want you to just jump into something, because this is some real ass shit. This is like we ain't playing around with this shit. We did some real shit, man. Okay, but I appreciate what you're saying. Thank you, Joseph. Much love to you. Respect, brother. But what I'm saying is, so let's rehearse the artwork. Okay. So if I'm first thing I'm gonna do in my apartment or your house, whatever, is I'm going to get the frames and I'm going to get the lights. Okay, the frames and lights. And the reason why is because when I dim out the lights, when a woman comes over, or I'm filming live, I'm doing a live video with her, or I'm sending her a video message or something like that, or even taking a photo, I want this to pop out, because this will draw her in to starting to see everything that I'm showing you guys is for women to start sex. Okay. Let me see here. Sebastian, could rehearsal be to look in the mirror and talk about? Yeah, well, yeah, okay. The rehearsal is you talking to yourself. You see what I'm saying? This is you talking to yourself. So what I'm saying is, in this scenario, is that I'm getting the photo. Okay, I got not the photos, but I got this set up. Okay, so I know I'm going to use that to position myself to get her to talk to me about sex. She is going to talk to me about sex. She is going to bring up sex. Okay, she will bring it up, but I don't have to bring it up. She will. And the reason they will bring it up is because the draw in of what it is I have on the paintings. So then what I will do is the next step before I rehearse, I will always look for a woman's painting or a painting that shows a woman hiding or covering up her body. Hiding or covering up her body. Okay, because uh art is beauty. Nudity in art is beauty. It's nothing dirty about it. It's beauty. It's nothing, it's not it's women that uh are hiding and covering themselves up. It is women that are ashamed of how they look. So once I got that down, this is the counterpiece to rehearsing. So whenever that's brought up, I know what to say. Whenever that's brought up, the woman brings up the painting. Then because when the lights go down, gentlemen, the lights go down, she's going to see the painting. So when she sees the painting, she's going to stand in front of the painting, and that's what I want her to do. And as she's standing in front of the painting, gentlemen, this gives me the opportunity to tell them that this is a Kim or Marie painting, and this is the beautiful thing about the painting. If you look at the painting, what I see from the woman, listen to what I'm saying. See how I lead her? What I see from the woman, okay? What I see from the woman is I see a woman who is not only ashamed of her body, but she's covering up her body because I see the woman that has been ridiculed so bad in her life that she is hiding her beauty and her sexuality. Remember, she's asking me, so when she asks me, I can lead this towards sex. What I see in the painting is a woman covering up her body because she doesn't believe in herself, because maybe all of her life she's been dealing with men that are judging her body, men that are so desperate trying to get her back to their places without even understanding value, trust, understanding that she has morals and ethics and things like that. The thing that I see in the painting, I see that with a little time and trust, that can slowly come off at the pace of the woman versus me trying to force that. And we got wine above the bed. I want things like this beside the bedroom because this is liberating. This is what I love about this, because the openness. And I'm going to use the window. Now, what I see is the woman that has already had sex. She's wearing your t-shirt, but she's looking out the window, and that to me is liberating. Okay, this is liberating for somebody to finally be free from ridicule and know that they can be whatever they want sexually. All right, ridicule from whatever they want. So that's one thing. So let me give you another one. Okay, so like I said, it is everything. So even touching a woman. Now, let's say I am doing my five play, or maybe I'm giving her a foot or leg massage. Even in the foot and leg massage, there must be rehearsal. And the rehearsal is figuring out not me rubbing her foot, but how. Remember, this is like detective, how I'm going to do it. So I'll give you an example. This is another example of rehearsing. So rehearsing is I'm breaking her foot down into three parts. You got from the toe to the that little edge right there. Then you got the middle where the arch is, and then you got the heel of her heel, right? So you got three parts. So then I look at how I'm going to work, how I'm going to take both of my thumbs in the red and go outside in a half moon, or go from 12 to 6, or 12, or 12 to 6 one way, 12 to 6 the other way, and then slide all the way back up her upper foot and then come down to the heel. But as I am doing that to her foot, I also got 4, 5, and 3. See how I break that down? But this is all rehearsal. But the beautiful thing about the rehearsal is that I can describe what it is I'm going to do to the woman. See, the thing that I want the most is not pushing sex, but letting the woman push sex to a point where, like, I love this the most. Y'all know this is like my favorite of all time, because this is what we're trying to get you guys to see at the end of the day. We want women to say to you, to say to you that, what did you do to me? They think about you, because we're setting a bar that the average man doesn't sell, because I'm not trying to fuck. All these rehearsals are positional things that will force the conversation of sex, but the one that is going to start it is her. See, that's why I don't like to start it, because through my position, it's going to drive her in through the curiosity of how I talk to her through land, sea, and air. Let me see if I still got those videos and stuff so I can show you guys. Let me see if I have it. I don't know if I still have them, but if I do, I will show you guys, because we're just chopping it up right now. So let me see if I have it to show you guys what I mean as far as the rehearsal. Let me see. What is the.
Hi, gentlemen.
Oh, that's not it. That's the wrong thing. I'm sorry, my mistake. I'm looking at something else. Give me a second, see if I can find it. And if I cannot find it, I'll go to something else. But I'm just trying to show y'all just different things, because there's so much to say, so much to do, so many ways to think. Here we go. I have it. So if you guys look at this right here, so as I showed you guys months ago, I always talk about your four. You got fixed fours and flexible. I'm fixed and flexible. So fixed fours is your bid. Okay, your bid is the fixed four, because that is for her to smile, laugh, blush, think, and react. I'm sorry. And then your what, when, why, your intent is another fixed four as you're talking to her. But always remember, when you're first texting her, then your fixed four is the story of how you met. She's going to say something. This is all in the bid. All this, right? The first section from the left and the first thing at the top before you see the woman, that's all in the bid. But always remember, I'm trying to whittle down 10 to 5. As I said before, and I want y'all to see this, what you got to understand with women is important about trust. This is something people don't teach you. So what we want to do is we want to get down from 10 to 5, because that is no trust, and they're valuing themselves, all the way down to 5. But remember, when a woman trusts you and flirts with you, that doesn't mean sex. What we want to get to is sexual trust. But how do we get to sexual trust? Like I told you before, fix four, where your time is everything, but also how you attack land, sea, air. You're texting, voice message, and video, to be able to break the chain and have her think about you. That's how the positions work. And if you look at the grand scheme thing, is if you get past what I'm trying to get you past, then you will live in this one. So first, she'll start thinking about you. Then number 2, she gets excited when you message her. Number 3, she'll go back and watch the text messages. Number 4, she'll begin to think about what it's like to be with you. Number 5 is the fantasizing about touching you. Number 6 is figuring out a way to get you back to her place. Number 7 is a connection, a light connection. Number 8 is going to be more 5 play, touching, petting, rubbing. Then number 9 is going to be more sex. But in order to get that way, one must understand he must have the balance. Because if you cannot knock roadblock 1, 2, and 3 down, her morals and stuff, and you veer to the left, you'll be creepy and a loser. Veer to the right, you'll end up in the friend zone. So this is why rehearsing is so important, because what you're doing is you're actually working on yourself to give yourself balance, to give yourself understanding, to realize that when you are dealing with a woman, no matter what woman you're dealing with, you have got to not, this is with the rehearsal down, is to show her beliefs, judgment, morals, values, and the fact that she doesn't trust you, that number one, she can trust you. Because most guys, all they're doing is saying, let's go back to my place. And the problem is they're trying to go back to her place, trying to fuck her. But what you're saying is, when you're trying to get a woman back to your place, and she has beliefs, judgments, morals, values, and doesn't trust you, you're saying you're just a slut and a whore. And this is where you lose because you're desperation. But what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to position myself to show her why me by looking at the things that I do versus try to tell her. I draw her in by what I'm saying. I draw her into the moves that I'm making to get her more. I want her curiosity to be more about what I do and what will it be like. What would it be like to touch you, to kiss you, to feel you, to rub you, to miss you, to love you, all these things? What would it be like? What would it be like actually? And that's what you want. You want the fantasy, but you also want the woman to open up to you. Again, I'll give you open up because this stuff works online as well as offline and stuff like that, where they will send you things of themselves and everything, and they'll send you pictures like this and stuff like that. They will reach out to you. They will start to tell you things like good morning or something like, oh my God, I wish you were here right now. Can't stop thinking about. I mean, this is the lifestyle. This is why positioning is so important, because I'm not running behind her. I choose not to run behind her. What I try to do is show y'all how it is. You see what I'm saying? Like this is an example in the red right here. Y'all got, let me take the banner thing down. Y'all know if y'all got questions, just ask that shit. But here you go. You're most definitely on my mind this morning. When I woke up, the last thing the person I spoke to last night. You pull me in more and more with each and every voice message and text that you send. I'm glad that I got your attention, but I'm a little nervous on where this may lead, but I'm here for it. See, gentlemen, this is the position that you want. These are the things that you want women to do. You, like in this guy, my client right here, sent her a video message. See how he hit her with, if you look at it, it was a client of mine, hit her with voice message, then he hit it with video, and look at the response. Oh shit, chill. Don't do that to me. God bless you so well with those lips and that voice. You see what I'm saying? These are the things that are the drawing things to make these women really want to get at you. Here's another one right here. Another right here. Ola Handsome responded back on Instagram, figure out, switch over here. Then he hit her with what? A video, excuse me, he hit her through a voice message. That's what he show y'all. And this is rehearsed too. And you know what he did? He told her to send him a photo so he can use the photo to catapult him into the game. And here's another thing right here, okay? She talking about lips in his voice, right? But this is how, see, the average guy who doesn't work on his mouthpiece or on what he does, he will send boring text messages. But the way we teach our clients is how to talk to women. And when you're hitting them like this, listen to what she says. I don't know, you have such a sexy voice. Listen to it, turns me on. It's not right. I've had my eye on you from time to time, even back in the day, but sheesh. But what is he saying? Look, then he sends a fucking 18-second message through his voice. The voice is very powerful. Why you gotta talk so seductive with that R&B in the background? LOL. It's love making music. So do y'all see how positioning yourself by rehearsing yourself will draw the woman in, because you know who you are and everything. And this is why game is so important, because you're learning you. You're not doing anything special, okay? All right. Um, this is another one. The only difference is we're better looking, so hot, distracting, thinking of you, gripping and thrusting, all the throbbing, twisting, all this stuff. This is what you want from women by showing them it's all about you. And when you show them it's all about you, again, as I showed you, they will understand. They will send you messages and all this other stuff. Again, we've showed you this before, but these are great things. Hope you're having a great day. I think about you. I see great potential in you, and I know you're probably with someone else. See, she already knows that he's with somebody else. But see, this is where game is. This is the beautiful thing about game, because you're not playing with them, beating around the bush, but they are drawn in to who you are, because you are on point about everything that you say and everything that you do. Here's another one right here. The woman's on the right. You think so? I wouldn't say if I didn't think you are. I'm not here to disrupt your life. I'm here to enhance the experience of your life. Okay, smile. And you are. I mean, and you sure are. See that? This is what I'm talking about when they say things like that and give you emojis and everything. I love your smile. How's your day going? Going good, and yours is okay. Hopefully, it gets better. These are position things. All these things are movements to position. Here she says, I'm kind of scared of catching strong feelings of you. What do you mean? Falling for you. See that shit? That's where they start to talk to you because they start to see potential in you. Like I showed you guys before. This is how it works. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. When she's saying, I absolutely love every bit of that. I'm kind of taken back. I never had anyone tell me that before. Sorry about the typos. But see, that's the passion of the man that knows what he's doing and how he is to himself. So this guy's asking me, but why do you care, man? I don't understand. Why do you care why I'm up? What is what me being up got to do with the fact you got to learn game? I don't get this. I don't understand why do y'all care so much about what a man is doing? Don't worry about why I'm up. I'm doing me. I just want to know why you asking me this question. Of all questions to ask, you care about me being up at 3 in the fucking morning? Are you serious? I mean, what the fuck, man? Anyway, guys, we got 17 more minutes. If y'all got a question, got 17 more minutes. Definitely want to chop it up, but I want to show you guys how this works. It works to perfection. Matter of fact, even this, like I told you before, you can change, like in the wintertime, you can change some of these paintings to use something like this, or even have a cabin that you can find. And you can even rehearse this painting. This painting is nothing but rehearsals because if we look at the cabin, let's start from the bottom up. Let's start from the lake on up of things that we can rehearse here. And let me show you how deep game is. I can rehearse the lake because I know if we go to a cabin in the wintertime, we're going to ice skate on the lake where we're going to fall on our asses, but we're going to fall on each other where then I'm going to grab your hand and I'm going to lift you up when you fall on your butt, dust your butt off, then take my left hand, wrap it around your thigh, bring you closer to me and give you a kiss. That's a rehearsal. If you look at the trees to the left hand side, or excuse me, the right hand side, that's the place we'll build a soul man, and that's the place where I'm going to watch you build the snowman, but then I'm going to go behind you, and as you are packing the snow on the snowman, I'm going to come behind you, help you pack the snow, kiss you on the back of your neck, turn you around and kiss you. I can rehearse the other side where we have where you and I have we're going to have snowball fights, and we're going to chase each other around. And then as we chase each other around, we're going to fall and tackle each other. I'm going to roll over and I'm going to start to kiss you. Then I bring you into the cabin. Do y'all see what I'm saying? Everything you do, everything you do has to be an idea that you can text, you can talk, you can do face to face, or she can experience. See, you don't have to be there, okay? You don't have to be there at all for that, okay? And these are the powerful things that you get for women. So, Tyler, we're about to end this in 15 minutes. We're about to end this in 15 minutes. But the rehearsal is so important here because it is practicing you. And again, you don't need her to be there to rehearse what you are doing. That's why the rehearsal is so exciting and so fun because it allows me to look at what I want to see as a perspective. Now, again, like I say, if y'all can ever find something like this and you can put this in your kitchen, it is not dirty. This is sensual and sexy. I can rehearse this because what I can say is now again for the sexoween, it works for the sexoween. We work on that. This can work for any woman because if you think about it, what women know, what women do you know can be around a man that can tell them that this represents a woman who is open, who has great ideas, and will allow a man to eat food off of her beautiful body, but not only just eat off her body that he said, fuck that fork. I want to use my lips and my tongue as that. Do you see what I'm saying? So these are the things that we want y'all guys to look at when rehearsing. You guys just walk in your house every fucking day, and that's all you do. You never walk in your house and you never look around your house to see what adjustments you can make. So when a woman either comes over or you're on video, that she can see that you solidify and that you are sex. That it's very important to be sex. Very important to be sexual. So you guys who have this high school mentality that for some reason y'all got this high school that you know you don't want to be smooth or seductive, you know, or sensual or sexual. And you have to be too romantic, but you have got to get out of the high school thinking because that's what's probably slowing you down, the high school thinking and stuff. And we want you to wake up and break free of that. And the more you wake up, you break free of that, the more the change is going to happen. And that's what we want. We want the change to happen. But the only way the change is going to happen is you believe in yourself to make the change. That's where game comes in at. We want you guys to make the change. And until then, you're just going to keep doing the same things over again. And this is why you have the problems because always remember there's somebody that is actually trying to do more than just sit around and do nothing all day and bird watch. And there are guys who are winning with women because they actually take the time to learn who and what they are. Okay. Who and what they are. B, hey, I've been rehearsing even when I didn't have a car. I've been doing this shit past 14. That's when I got my heart broke. Past 14. When the 25-year-old broke my little bitch ass heart. That was it. My first. So after I got my first, I started doing all this stuff. Okay. I keep doing all this stuff. So even young man, I didn't even have a car. When I had my little apartment making $4.35 an hour, I didn't have much shit. All I had was me. So because all I had to me, that's all I had to work with, and that's all I worked with. I gotta pull that out. Shit. Yeah, I was just working for myself. But again, we got 12 minutes. I was thinking about something. I rejected a part of myself knowing I rejected I rejected a part of myself knowing I know how to move in the era of women, but I still see Chris, please listen. Chris, I appreciate what you're saying, but this is what's wrong. There is no such thing. There's no uh I don't understand what you mean. Knowing that I know how to move in the area of women, you don't know how to move in the area of women. That's the lie. You got to stop lying to yourself, Chris. You got to wake up and be more honest with yourself. This is why y'all lose because you want to live lies to make yourself feel good versus looking at your truth. Okay, that's it. But see, the beautiful thing about rehearsing is that as you are trying to learn and grow who you are, you're rehearsing who you are so you can fill in the gaps. Excuse me, you fill in the gaps. You got gap fill-ins on the stuff that you have. All right, so guys, we know again 11 minutes ago. Y'all got any questions? Let me know. Put a Q in there. But this is what is so beautiful about what I'm teaching you. It's a Mona Lisa. I love it. I love it. I can't tell you how great it is. I love just working and having a thought of again, like I tell you, even opening the door. Oh man, I just love it. Just the thought of scribing to myself how I open the door and how I look her up and down and how I grab her with my right hand and bring her close to me and whisper in her ear how sexy she looks, how soft her skin is, how to back up and grab her hand and twirl her around and then take my other hand and walk her in the door and then turn around and say, oh, I forgot, grab her hips and push her ass up against the door as I kiss her. All these beautiful things, okay? Look, Slim, please stop. If I'm not answering you, don't say nothing. I don't want to kick you, young man. Just be quiet and don't say nothing. You're too young to be in here in the first place. All right, as I was saying before, does the outcome matter? Wait, no. How can the outcome matter if you? Why you got? Listen, to learn game is to realize and stop worrying about fucking outcomes. Outcomes do not matter when you're rehearsing. What matters is that okay? All right, Zag. I'm about to wrap up in 10 minutes, but I'll bring you in real quick, Zag. I'm about to wrap up in 10 minutes, man. So you can come in real quick if you want. Don't fucking fall asleep though. Let me see here. I'll bring you in a second, man. Yeah, I'm only doing 10 minutes, so just real quick, man. We did an hour, so here you go. So, all right, I just sent you a link. Now I sent you a link for the show. This link to this one. Here you go, Zach. I just sent that shit to you. So yeah, you can come in for a second, real quick. Holy shit. This looks nice. Let me show I'll show this shit, Tyler, for your birthday. I like that. Hold on, before I bring in Zag and this motherfucker for real quick. Let me show y'all this Tyler joint real quick, okay? Let me show you Tyler real quick. Tyler saved it. Give me a second. Let me pull it up and see if I can pop that joint in real quick. All right, here's a Tyler right here. So look what he has right here. So this is the woman. Your birthday dinner is here, and she's showing the grill at the Black Hawk. He said, like it feels like royal treatment. Okay, I've got a cookie cover yes for you next weekend, so you get all of me yourself, right? Then she says a very exclusive area. You will like it. This is a schedule I sent. Damn, she gave you a schedule, huh? If you can show me the schedule, that'd be great. But guys, again, we have only like 8 minutes to go, Zach. So if you'll come in, you'll come in. But if not, I'm gonna wrap this shit up. I'm wrapping up in 8 minutes anyway. But this is what I'm saying to y'all guys out here. Rehearsing is so important because it is perfecting something that is better and working on your skills. That's what we want you guys to do is work on your skills. And if you're working on your skills and you're perfecting what it is you got, you're not going to have the problem or the issue with things because you're working on you. And working on you is very important. That's why it's why meat peel the meat peel is so important because everything you're doing is just for yourself. All right. Um well, here's a problem. Listen, under the lights, all the eyes are watching you. So I don't understand what the problem is. If you're under the lights and all the eyes are watching you, what's the problem? I don't get it. I don't understand. There shouldn't be a problem. There shouldn't be an issue. So, um, I don't know what to tell you in the lights. I don't even know what that means. But I'm always under the lights. I'm always getting called into the game, and I'm fine with that because the game is slowed down for me because of how I worked up. Okay, but you're not going to get it if you guys are not working on yourself. You can't pick up on anything that you don't know. If you don't know yourself, you can't pick up on anything. Life is going to be tough for you. The game is going to be hard to do. And you're not going to be able to grow as a man because you're too busy worried about everything else other than what you should be worried on. So what happens is that slows you down. It does more harm to you than good. Okay. Ty, let me see what you got as far as your schedule. I like that. So we can end that. Oh shit. I like that shit. Jesus Christ, dog. And I keep telling you, man, this is what I don't understand, man. You see my client, Tyler, win. That's a student. And y'all just don't want to, it's just like y'all don't want to win. Damn, Tyler, how much is damn, Tyler, come on, man. I don't have my time for all that shit. All right, Zach. Hold on, let me get to Zach. Zach, what's up, man? What do you want to say, man?
Man, I just came, man. I was out with the fellas, man. We was doing our thing. Look. Let me tell you how influential a man could be. I went to my partner's house, right?
Yeah.
And we got, with the little brims on, and we headed out for the night. As we were leaving, he told his son, he said, unlock the door. His son said, why? I got a bitch coming over that's gonna she's gonna go in my room and she's gonna be waiting in my room until I get back from going out. So as we going out, a chick is showing up to his house to go sit in his room and wait for him while he go out and meet other bitches and shit. So as soon as we get back to the crib, he walk into the crib. There's a bitch in the bed waiting for him. She been there for hours and shit.
Oh, and they'll wait for hours. Yeah, they'll wait
Yeah.
for hours. It doesn't matter what you're doing. They'll wait because they're saying, well, shit, if I leave and get up, somebody else is going to take my place, dog.
It was
So
some real shit,
yeah,
man.
yeah.
It was some real shit, man. We was out there. Look, gentlemen, and let me just say this real quick. The homie in his 40s, the babe that was waiting for him, she 22 years old. 22. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So dudes act like they can't get young chicks. The young chicks, when you got some game about yourself, she could have been fucking with one of them young niggas. She fucking with this older dude, laying in his bed, waiting for him to get back from going out and fucking with other bitches. I'm just saying.
No, that's real. That's real, man. That's real. That's real. No, and I I tell y'all guys, when y'all have y'all shit together, they will do this because you're worth the wait. And they don't care what the fuck you do because they know you're coming back to them. So she can do it. Hey, look, I don't give a fuck what she doing as long as she don't disrespect me by texting some other motherfucker or anything like that. But
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
yeah, do whatever she want. I'm good, Ted.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Zach, we only got a few more minutes. You got anything else to say? Because we did an hour, but
No,
we got anything else?
no. I just came out because when you was live, I was in my car pulling up back to the house. And I said, let me holler at my brother right quick and see what he's doing. No, that's it. That's it.
Yeah. We just I'm just kicking. I just told I just kicking it to the guys in the other states across seas. So I just thought I'd usually give them a live show for like an hour and shit like that to chop up some shit, man. Yeah. So
yeah. So the dude Rob, he says, so what does she do in the room while waiting though? I'm not saying that I would do that. I personally wouldn't do that. Have a bitch just waiting at my crib. I personally wouldn't do that. But that's it. But it's not about the chick waiting in the room. It's about that he got it like that. It's not about now. I personally wouldn't do it, but he got it like that where a chick waiting for him while she know he going out beating other bitches, and she waiting for him to get back.
I've had them.
Yeah.
I've had them. They take naps. They'll eat. Or they'll watch some TV. I mean, they'll wait. They will
wait.
Yeah, or guess what? Start straightening up your fucking area. I mean,
while you're out, they picking up, they making up the bed, they folding laundry,
all that good shit. All that good shit.
It happens when you got it like that, and you actually been on the other side of the coin.
Oh yeah.
Then there's just an expectation that you have, and you don't take nothing less than that.
Yeah.
Like most of these dudes do. The chick, all she gotta do is look cute. That's all she gotta do. For us, it's like, no, she got to do something. Like some real shit.
Yeah. That's real motherfucking shit. Real nigga shit. That's real. So yeah, guys. All right. Well, I'm about to wrap this shit up, dog. I'm about to wrap it up. We gonna be kicking it in about what? 7 hours?
About 7 hours, yeah.
About 7 hours we're gonna be kicking that shit. So yeah, so we'll be back. Zach and I'll be back with everybody else kicking that shit.
Real game, no theory, baby.
All right, Zach. Well, I'm going to wrap it up with these guys, man.
All right. Do your thing. I'm going to go ahead and bounce out.
Yeah, bounce out. And I respect, man. I'll holler at you later, Zach. Okay, man?
Peace.
All right, peace. That was Kate Zagging, man. But anyway, yeah, just let me show you this real quick before we wrap it up. But guys, let me see if I got it. But yeah, this is one piece of it. But yeah, so I'm going to show you this before we wrap it up. But there you go. It's just a bit of a schedule right here. Talk about the moon. Talk about she's going to do. She's going to send them the flights and everything. Client asked me back to watch the doghouse of Sid in whatever Cabo, so I'm here a little earlier now. I'm at the house city beginning on the 14th, which is 4 days from now, to the 21st. Okay, which means the 21st of July is a month away from my fucking birthday, August 21st. So that's pretty cool. And forget your search. I've got everything covered. Find us the restaurant birthday. So she's paying for and doing everything for him. So, but gentlemen, all right. So we did a good hour and all this other stuff, man. And like I said before, we are. Wait, what do you mean? Wait, what? Real quick, what do you mean by texting another guy, Steve, while you're at her house? What I'm saying is, if she's over your house, her job is to stay put, lay down, relax, and do nothing. Don't talk to another guy. But here's the thing. The reason why they won't talk to another guy with a real one, because they don't know what's going on. So for a lot of you guys, you have women that you're with, hanging out with, dating and married. They talking to motherfuckers like us all the time but they won't do that to us because they know the value of us. All right. Anyway, guys, we're gonna go ahead and wrap this up, man. It was a great show. We're gonna be back on in 7 hours, real game, no theory. But as I said before, we're always kicking game. We're always kicking game every way we can, every how we can. Okay, guys. Appreciate you guys, man. Just chop it up. We're gonna leave this. If y'all missed the show, y'all can go back and download this. But thank you guys. I appreciate y'all. We'll see you guys in 7 hours. Okay, 7 hours, real game, no theory. Real game, no theory in 7 hours, brothers. We out. Peace.